I don't want to be committed to any particular bank, so I don't want to get pre-approved until I decide which bank I want to work with.
Yes, definitely heard this excuse a number of times, guys. So you haven't determined what bank you want to go with yet. You haven't determined which bank you're going to comfortably work with. You're still out doing a little bit of diligence on different banks related terms to the loan and different closing costs and different interest rates. And since you haven't decided which bank you feel comfortable with, you're not going to get pre-approved. Like, why not wait until you determine which bank is comfortable for you and then go ahead and get pre-approved? Well, to me, we're working backwards. I think a better question is go ahead and select a handful of banks, okay, and get pre-approved by them, and then you will have a much better crystal clear picture of which ones are offering the most user-friendly pre-approvals, right? So you're not necessarily going to know these things just by having a quick 5-minute conversation with a loan officer over the phone, or driving into the bank and having a quick 5 or 10-minute conversation and getting your questions answered. I mean, those things are good. Keep the communication lines open. I'm all about communication. I'm not suggesting you should not do those things. But until you have sort of an estimated final printout that outlines the amount that you're pre-approved for, the estimated taxes that go into the purchase, right? The estimated closing costs, until you've kind of got that printout, right? And you're looking through it and you're going line by line and comparing apples to apples and oranges to oranges. So like Bank A, this is their interest rate. These are their terms, okay? These are their fees. These are their projected closing costs. Now you're going to compare all those columns with the printout from Bank B, right? And then you're going to do the same thing with Bank C or D or however many you're going to be considering. That's when you're really going to know which bank is most comfortable for you. You're not going to know in advance until you put the time and the work in. So to suggest that you don't want to get pre-approved until you determine which bank is best for you, to me, that's a completely illogical approach. Okay, the only way to know which bank you want to get pre-approved with and which one is going to work best for you is to go ahead and get the pre-approval process rolling, get the printouts, and then educate yourself by reviewing them, and then make an informed decision thereafter. Also, another good idea is once you've done this sort of stuff, you can sort of kick those printouts to your attorney, let them review it, see sort of what their opinion is on it, right? And then kind of make a decision from there. But please don't allow an apprehension of trying to determine which lender is best for you ahead of time in advance, which is impossible in my view, right? Don't allow that to prevent you from getting pre-approved and really arming yourself with the proper information needed for you to make a successful and informed decision. Thanks so much for the question.